guys, this is Tridip and you are watching a brand new episode of Learn with Tridip. In this particular episode, I am actually going to show you real AI magic. How you can create amazing sitemaps and wireframes using AI. In this episode, I am going to show you how you can create amazing UI designs using AI. It is not only you are creating designs and wireframes, you will also be able to create sitemaps. Sitemaps are extremely important for your any UX or UI project. In fact, without sitemap, you cannot even start an UX project. Why is it so? Because if you don't know what are the different types of screens that you are going to create, how you can create those. If you don't know what are the elements, what are the basic navigational elements that you need in your website, how you are going to create those screens. And not only that, how can you even create the home screen when you don't know what are the different screens that you have in this project. So this is, as I am telling you, this is a real magic I am going to show you. And I am not going to design the screens from scratch. I will take the help of AI, a real magical AI that I have come to know very recently. And the best part of it, after you create those designs, you can directly ship those things in Figma or Webflow. Yes, I am talking about a fantastic platform. Well, I will talk about this platform just after this small request to you guys. If you really find this particular video interesting, intuitive, and intelligent like you are, kindly like, share, and comment in this video. And if you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all our upcoming notifications. So without much ado, let's get started. Let's see what's real magic is all about. This is a live stream, so definitely there will be a lot of bloopers. You can see I'm already fumbling in a lot of places, but the real magic is worth viewing. Let's share my screen. So here we go. Without much ado, let's present you Relume library. The website is called Relume.io. Relume.io. The link of the website will definitely be in the description section of this video. So Relume is not only a magical place to create your sitemaps and wireframes, but it also gives you a humongous amount of free components as well as paid components. One project of Relume is absolutely free. You can build the project from scratch, but it is having some restriction. Only the first page you can see and the basic first level of sitemap you can create. It gives an option for creating other sitemaps, different levels of sitemaps, but until and unless you upgrade to a plan, you cannot create the other pages. I'm showing this video with an absolutely free plan so that even if you are trying to see what Relume AI can do, you can just log in, create a free login for yourself, and you can check what Relume can actually do. So there are a lot of things. They give you a lot once you are a member or already you have a free plan or a paid plan. They have a lot of Figma kit. You can see a lot of Figma kit that this absolutely you can download in Figma. This already 100 plus components that you can actually see. So and then there are the paid ones where you have 1,000 plus components that you can actually use in your Figma projects. Majorly, though this site has Webflow builders, but you can also use Relume and Relume components across all your Figma projects. But to export, you have to take a paid plan to transfer your design to Figma. Okay, if you have a get your sitemap migrated absolutely free of cost. But if you want to migrate your wireframe that you have created over here, have one chance, one project for a free plan. So I will use that particular one chance, one project to show you guys how you can create the sitemaps and wireframes for your projects in Relume.ai. So without much ado, let's get started. And I will take you guys absolutely slowly as I always do, so that you don't miss out on any step. And you also understand how easily you can create amazing wireframes with just giving short AI prompts to Relume. Okay. And did I tell you that it has a fantastic community of Relume developers where you have a lot of discussions happening in the community, lot of great showcase of real projects that people have actually done in Relume and then migrate to Webflow. There are voting boards and there are also contests where if you are a member, you can actually match up in the sense you can take another designer and you can design one particular design together as a contest. So whose design is the best? So for my students who are just learning UI design, I would not get a bad review or something. If you cannot match up to the expectation, then you might get really demotivated. So give some time, learn UX, are accustomed with good design, then only go for the contest or the live duel. Okay, you can see before starting even the projects, you can actually go through various showcases like this, amazing designs made with Relume, and you can also check out what are the different components that Relume has already given you, like application cells where you have a top navigation bar and a body layout or a side navigation bar. All these things are available right across to you from scratch so that you can use them, just pick up and use them in your projects. Let us start with our site builder. You can go directly from here, create a project from here. You can build a site from here. I will just click on the site builder. Also, you can create the site from here. So build a site. When you click on build a site, it basically asks you to create the first instance of a sitemap, because without sitemap, you cannot start a project. So we will just go and create a sitemap. Sitemap is basically like information architecture that we create. For all my UX students, you already know what is information architecture and how information architecture can actually help you understand and project and build up your UI from scratch. Whether your website contains home, about us, products, solutions, contact us, what are the first level of links, what are the second level of links, what are the sublinks, what are the placeholders, everything you will know from a sitemap. It also gives you a holistic idea of what content user can expect from rest of the pages. So the home page works as a aggregator page. Okay. So let us click on the sitemap and create our first site. So this is a basic sitemap. So I can just describe a company in a sentence or two. I can create like this. Say for example, Index is a India based and manufacturing. Why I'm writing this thing in this particular way? Because I am also giving Relume all the keywords that I need in my website. And I press generate. As soon as I click generate, it creates an holistic sitemap for me. Just see how it is creating right in front of you. So I can go on generating pages over here. So go on creating pages for me. Secondary level. See, in the first level, while the secondary level gets developed, see, there is an app bar that we can expect at the top. There will be hero, header section, feature list sections, benefit sections, services sections, e-commerce products list sections, testimonial sections, CTA, newsletter sections, and footer. Amazing, amazing. Such a detailed sitemap. Can you really expect just by giving few lines of commands or few lines of prompt to the base generator? If you see in the about us section, it also has a section, um, about us section, a team section, a stats section, logo list sections, awards, logo sections, CTA sections, newsletter section, footer, products. It has all the product listing, header section, features list section, e-commerce product. If you are going for e-commerce, you can always, I can show you later on that you can actually delete a section if you are not into B2C sector or you are not selling product in an e-commerce way. You can remove sections at any point of time. You can also add sections at any point of time. See everything, and even the products to product subsection, each and every product subsection. We have services and service subsections, and then blogs, then the blog post. So nicely it had created the entire sitemap. I can go on doing this thing. 7 pages generated. Awesome. Okay. And the best thing is that you can export your sitemap as text, CSV, or Excel. Excel comes with a upgrade plan. So you can export to Figma if you already have a Figma account and you have synced your account of Relume with your Figma plan. You can get the sitemap directly into your Figma. Okay. At the same time, let me just show you just one click and see the magic happening. I click on wireframe, voila. The entire design of your wireframe is getting built up right in front of you. So as I told, for the free plan, you only get the home page, but for rest of the sections, if you pay a monthly or an annual fees, you can get all the pages of your wireframe. So there are plans where you have only 3 projects you can use, and then there are ultimate plans that you can also check. Okay, let me just now check how powerful is this particular tool. I just gave only some indication to Relume to build up my wireframe. Okay, I told they are into crane and hoist manufacturing. I told they are into material handling, and just see what has happened. They have actually even created the text content of your website. You need not to rely on lorem ipsum or any other Greek, Latin, and Hebrew wordings. You can actually have actual content of your website, which you can definitely change at any point of time. So every section, it has given you a hero section. Always tells you this is a hero section, hero header section, which you can edit And once you edit, you can actually change what you want over here. And if you don't want to change it over here, you can directly take it to Figma and you can change there as well. So this is your first section, hero section, which tells engineering excellence in crane and hoist manufacturing. Did I give them the content? No. I just given them some keywords, some guidance as per what the website is all about. And it gives you a very basic image hero portion or hero section, which tells you that the subtle transparency or translucent image at the background tells you that you can actually replace this section with a hero image banner. There are plus sections, means you can add sections in between. Everywhere it is between every sections you can add, or you can delete section if you really want to. Okay, you can click over here and it can actually say replace component. Each portion of these blocks are components, are taken as components. Okay, and you can replace components. Not only that, at the top of the screen you have shuffle. I can go on clicking on this until and unless I get the exact layout I am looking. Bajaj India is a leading engineering firm specializing in the manufacturing of cranes and hoists. With expertise in material handling, we deliver innovative solutions to meet your lifting needs. Did I only gave them some keywords? In that small one paragraph, I told you that I have added as much as keywords as possible, and the next section, experience and reputation, setting the standard in the industry. With years of expertise in the proven track record, Bajaj India is a trusted name in the engineering industry. Okay, so why I took this subject of engineering and cranes and hoists is just because uh, engineering firm, nobody wants to show it as a demo. Okay, I took a very difficult subject in the sense which is not very common. Most of the people will go to a B2C brand, will try to create a FMCG brand, which is much easier to craft. I want to show you there are various projects where people will or corporates will actually approach you to create their corporate websites. Okay, and believe me, as soon as you tell corporate website, people think that, oh, it is not in that level of a e-commerce website or something like that. I wanted to actually break the myth in that it is extremely difficult to create a proper corporate website as well if you don't know the grammar of UX. Also, understand that how nicely Relume understood my requirement and gave small pointers in every sections of it. Quality cranes, reliable solutions. It is talking about products. At the same time, it is talking about a subject of a solution. Pardon me. It's talking about a product and it is talking about a solution. Every time, at every level, it is not only emphasizing on product as alone. It is talking about products as well as it is talking about solutions. Expertise in crane and hoist manufacturing, material handling solution, other engineering services. So I have not asked it to give other engineering services. It has given. Okay. So I can use it. I can utilize this if my company really wants to. Experience the excellence of Bajaj Indef engineering projects. Now it is talking about projects. Wow. So it first talked about products, then it talked about solutions, then it now talking about projects. Wow, I have not asked them to give the list of projects that we have already done. It's talking about our reliable solution. It's talking about our efficient services. Wow. And to be very honest, if you don't like a particular section, as I told, you can always the replace component. You just need to click on this replace component. I am not clicking it because I don't want this particular video to become very heavy or become very lengthy. So you just have to click over here and it will replace the component, replace the content based on your shuffling. Okay. So in shuffle at the top, you can replace the entire design, and over here you can replace the particular section. Explore your range of services, customize solutions for your needs, exceptional services support. Just tell me one thing, is that till now we always used to think that AI will not be able to give me the human touch. I'm sorry, guys, I have to take by my words. Over here, I'm actually seeing AI really thinking. With this, even if you are a mid-level UX UI designer, you will be able to change the design, craft the design, actually design the mockup based on your need. You are not starting the design from scratch. There is something to start with. And then you can improvise always. And to be very honest, it's extremely, extremely contemporary, modern, as well as real new age generation design. I'm really blown up. So if I don't want, say for example, this featured section where you have products showcase over here, I don't want this section because I am not selling something which can be bought online. It's more of a B2B sector, and it is heavy machineries which people generally don't buy online. Okay, so I will remove the section, and still this particular design holds good. There are live client feedback you can have over here. It shows you how you can actually create a slider. So if you can directly take it to Webflow, you can use Webflow components directly in your screen, and you can create live carousel over there. So it is your connect section, it is a newsletter section, and fat footer at the bottom. Just see, it has already understood that the sitemap has to be really maintained in the fat footer. Exactly, it is maintained the fat footer. It is given, it is crafted, even the last part of it, like creating the copyright Bajaj Index, and everything it has created. It has created the privacy policy, it has created the terms and conditions, it has created the cookie policy, everything in place. If you really want to go for the social media, it has created the social media handles for you. Isn't this amazing? Isn't this next gen? People will now really counter me that it is taking away jobs again. Okay. Guys, I really don't think jobs will be taken. Jobs will be modified. Jobs will change shape. Different new designation will crop up, but jobs will be there. Only and only if you are serious about it and you know that what power you can bring with prompt crafting. Prompt crafting will only take away stuff that's monotonous, continuous, rigorous process, and manual. It can only take things that is repetitive in nature, which you really don't want to waste time. You might waste time in really creating this amazing wireframe to actual design. You spend your time in that. You get a proper sitemap in front of you. And now it is up to you what you want to put in the sitemap. You can directly give it to the client. Isn't it a fantastic starting point? You give it to the client, let them go through it, let them tell you, okay, you need to add these things, you need to remove this section from here. We are not into B2B, B2C, you remove this section. We are into B2C, you add this section. All these things that you can create even before you can go to the wireframe. I find this thing absolutely magical. I find it is so liberating. I find it so facilitating my thought process. I'm not stuck. I know that design can be done, wireframe can be done, but structure, process in doing that thing requires a lot of thought. And this is exactly what Relume is bringing on the table. And don't forget about the humongous community Relume has already built up. There are fantastic people, back-end people, front-end people. They are talking about various components, how they can make it better. And this particular section is going to stay. This conversation is going to stay. And that will make Relume much more stronger than any other interactive platform. And the best part they have already done, it's fusing Figma and Webflow already in the system. With time to come, I think they will also give a lot of um, connectivity or connection ports to various other web development platforms. So I think you guys have already seen the powerful um, machine we have, the powerful engine we already have in Relume. I think try it once if you really feel that this is going to change the entire UX design process. It will really help you in your Figma journey. I would suggest definitely upgrade. I'm going to upgrade it. I'm sure that I'm going to upgrade it for my work because this is extremely liberating. This is extremely fast for me. It will really, really help my customers, my end client to get their project faster. I can do a lot of mockups myself before actually dishing out the final output to my end client. I think this is pure magic. Okay, so I guess that's it. That's all for today's um, live video. I did it live because you know that nowadays I find very less time to really create a big video. Organization nowadays on UX UI design thinking and the advent and um, the influence of AI design process. So I get very little time nowadays. So it becomes extremely important for me to actually give quality content to my life is the best thing I can do. Though there are a lot of hiccups, hums, that thing that goes inside the thing, but it comes from my heart. I try to be as natural as possible. I know that many people don't like and hums, but obviously you always understand that and hums can always be removed if you are doing a live cut to your videos. But when it is live, you are concentrating doing one particular thing and also explaining at the same uh, time. It is real. It is absolutely real. And there is no precedence. There is no pretending to do any other things. But I am really, really very happy to be with you guys again after a small hiatus because I had some personal exigencies also for which I was unable to give some time to you guys. But now I'm seeing I am becoming again quite regular. At least 2 or 3 videos are coming every week. So that is a good sign. Okay. So I will try to be as regular as possible with all the new things that are happening in the industry, be it in UX, UI, in Figma, in Adobe XD, in generative AI. I am going to bring it in front of you. Okay. With that promise, I would like to say goodbye to you guys. Again, a gentle request, please like, share, and comment on this video. And if you really, really like this video, and if you're new to this channel, then you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all our upcoming notifications. Till then, goodbye and God bless.